Don't make me do a nigga like Ricky.
If I pop out to your function, bet I leave with all my jewelry on. Bitch, you say I'm choosing, I'm just grooving, got my bougie on. Ho say don't retire, they think I'm stupid, let me prove them wrong. 5% the Cardis, can't see nothing, just be moving, nigga, stop playing.
Yeah. It's your boy Capo. Look, we back. Another Hurtlocka interview. This is our week 3 winner on 2 Reviews Song of the Week, KQ. Listen, Mr. Hello. What it do, brother?
Man, what it do, man?
Listen, man, as I do it this time, every show, dap me up one time for the one time. Let's get a little cheers in. Yes, sir. About to have a conversation like gentlemen. Appreciate you for coming through. So first and foremost, I mean, I feel like your tagline is a greeting, so we should start there. Look, Mr. Hello. How do we get there? What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? How do we get to hello?
I mean, hello is a big thing to me, and I actually got it from OCA Stacks. I actually, he ain't even know how much of an impact that had on me. You know what I'm saying? He had a song, and I was behind the camera. He was performing it, and there's a part that come and say, hello. And I'm like, I really like that part. So I just took it, and we just started banging it. Got
you. So it went from, you made it a high line, I made it a high song vibes almost, to like, it's really ingrained in the culture of the committee, where you almost see those things simultaneously. Where does that commitment to, like, you know, I've asked Stacks about it, but as another committee member, like, it seems to be a commitment to the grind, a commitment to the team, a commitment to excellence. What does that mean to you in your career, and how you choose to affiliate, and what you want to see from other creatives and artists in the space?
You talking about as far as the committee goes, or hello, and the committee?
Both. I mean, I think hello definitely stands on its own. I mean, it's a studio at this point, correct? But also, you know, affiliations and collaborations tend to not only mean something impactful, but also extend brands. And so when you see those specifically in hip hop culture, they tend to mean something. And that seems to be a very mainstay connection. So I'd love to get into not only the hello brand, but also the commitment of the two brands.
So hello is family. I'm very family oriented. I come from a big family, but you know, family don't always support what you got going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I like to say I created my own family. Like, gotcha. I got a song that I speak a lot on, like Taz, Bam. Like, you would never know that these people aren't blood related to me, but you see them with me so much. You see, every time I'm doing something, they there. Yeah. You know, since the beginning of me doing music, a lot of people came, a lot of people went. I've even had a situation where I tried to recruit some guys into the family, and it didn't work out, and they tried to leave and create bye-bye. You know, so is you know, and we didn't take lightly to that. We was real aggressive with that, and that's because you trying to infiltrate a family that you trying to break up, and you can't do that. So now it's hello, and we have the committee. Now it's power in numbers, and these guys like OCA Stacks. This has been my best friend since I was a kid. Granted, we always done music together. We always had our own things going on, but now he's formulated this committee thing, and now we got Izzo, we got D-Real, you know what I'm saying? We moving by force. Why not? You know, so it's family, man.
So let me ask you this, because what you said was an interesting point, right? Because you said they infiltrated, right? But you also said you extended the hand to him, right? The olive branch, if you will, right? Talk about the decision-making process at this point and understanding when do you extend the olive branch, right? Because at some point you have to with a real nigga, you have to show them something to be like, all right, cause actually is fucking with me. You have to do something to let them know, right? But at the same time, through past experiences, you know to protect yourself. So what does that look like these days? Because like the committee is a newer entity, right? But it's strong, it's mighty. Y'all done took shit over on the 2 reviews, saying at least, and it's bigger than that. Because you know what I'm saying, I be at the shows, I see what's going on. So, what does that decision-making process look like for you? Like, you know what I'm saying, some wisdom for some younger cats that maybe trying to figure out how to navigate like relationships and like who's a real one, who's not, who gonna be there, who not.
Well, with that situation, I was hoodwinked and bamboozled.
That's real.
They got me. They
ran straight.
And when I think about it, they got me. You know what I'm
Respect.
saying? I thought that they had something going on that they didn't have going on. I thought it was commitment. I thought it was loyalty. You know, and it wasn't that. It was a snake slithering, trying to, you know, take what we had and try to do something else on their own. You know, so now the interview process is way more intense. Like, granted, we have some people that been around. You get grandfathered in, you know, because we know I've watched you long enough. I know that
resume.
You know, I know that this person, he ain't never stirred me wrong. He ain't never did nothing wrong to me. So now, because I don't even record. Like, I'm an engineer, so I don't even record artists that I don't like. I don't record artists that I don't think their music is good. You have to really be because that's our safe haven. Hello Studios is our safe haven. You know, I already feel like I let my team down by letting people win. So now I don't play that at all. Like, you come in here, I know you're ready to work, and I know your loyalty is there. And if you decide to go another way, another route, I'm gonna let you go. Just don't disrespect what we got going on. Yeah,
respect. So like, I see, you know what I'm saying, through understanding what you got going on with Hello, and like just you as an artist, like I see the businessman side of everything committee related and Hello related is very foundational, right? What gives you that foundation? Like what can you attribute that businessman side of you? Because there's a lot of artists that's dope that don't give a shit about the business.
Man. So like I said, it's family. My grandfather had a 4th grade education. And his father died. And he had to take care of his brothers and sisters because he was the oldest. So he moved up here. He started his own business off of relationships, off of him just talking to people, and whatever his craft was, he was a drywall sander.
Gotcha.
So he was so good at what he did, it made everything make sense. You know what I'm saying? So me watching him growing up, knowing that this man can't even read, all he know how to do is count.
Yeah.
So that made me like, if he could do it, I can do it. He can't even read.
Said, nigga, I can read.
I can read. Man, my grandpa was hooked on phonies at the same time.
He said, nigga, I'm amazing. I can read. Nigga, it's up.
So that's just what it was. Just
That's real though. Like, a lot of times we take a victim stance, you know what I mean? And just be like, well, I can't do this and I can't do that and I can't do this. But they be like, but what can you do? Like, and I think that's the strength of a creative, right? Like, if you give a creative an inch, they gonna take a mile. Like I always tell niggas, like, me and my man Roz was just talking about this pre-show. A lot of times when we've been put in situations where we had all the equipment in the world at our fingertips, we kind of froze up. But when we just had what we know, we created the most amazing shit. Like, we do a lot of amazing stuff in the Hurtlocka, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times people walk in here and they're like, oh, y'all do this right here. Oh, and then y'all also, oh, shit. And then I like that because it kind of like hip the next man or the next creative, the next person to be like, yo, like just max out on what you got. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I hear when I talk to everybody affiliated with Hello, the committee, the Big Paper Chase, like all of these crews. It's just and from what y'all tell me, y'all all from the same hood, and it's just a mentality of, listen, whatever we got, what we not gonna do is find a no. We gonna find a yes, and then we gonna exploit that.
Exactly.
Where does that come from?
How we the upbringing?
Is that y'all folks? Is that just y'all being from the same set of disadvantages?
I want to say so. But like those got like big paper chasers, everything. That's family. But we all have our different entities,
Right.
you know?
Exactly.
So I don't want to say this, but I'm gonna have to say it. It's as bad as we don't want it to be. It's competition. And I know it don't. I know we don't want to put it like that because we all from around the same way. But when you decide that you have this thing that you have going on, and we have this thing that we have going on, and we obviously can't work together, now it's like that's my brother, and I see everything he's doing. I love everything he's doing. I'm a pat him on the back every time.
I'm a proponent. I'm cheering. Yeah.
But this what I got going on. This 100%. Is my team. This is what. So yeah, growing up, all of us were big paper chasers. Like that's our neighborhood. We all are go-getters. Like our neighborhood is so small, but we know how to bounce around and make things work for ourselves. You feel what I'm saying?
But I would think that one ideology will beget the next, right? Like I'm a hustler from a hustler. You know what I'm saying? And motivated by hustlers, right? I would think the same of you, right? So I could see where one situation could beget being like, oh, all right, well, this is my take on that, right? And that's okay, I think. I think that's safe. I think that unique takes are important, especially if they're articulated well, right? Mm-hmm. And if you look at marketplaces like New York or Atlanta, it works. There are slightly different takes on the same neighborhood, the same hood, the same experiences. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's what it is. And yes, competition can exist in it, right? But competition can look like Biggie and Pac, or it can look like today's NBA.
It's not that kind of competition.
That's what I'm saying. It could look like either or. And y'all are choosing the latter, right? It's definitely today's NBA. It's not Biggie and Pac, right?
Yeah.
And I think iron can still sharpen iron without it being deadly.
But all right, so
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put it in a closer format. All right, that's just like me and Stocks. We in the studio together.
It's up.
It's up. It's up. Like
I can hear it.
Do a verse.
I can hear it.
Oh yeah, you got me fucked up.
I can hear it.
I'm about to come back, or he said, "Man, Q, you got me fucked up."
Yeah, I can hear it in the track.
That competition thing, because we men. At the end of the day, we men. So it's always I'm gonna go just as hard as you gonna go, and then we all are a reflection of each other, no matter what, because we all from the same place.
Yeah.
So you are a reflection of me. I need you to go as hard as you gonna go, because I'm gonna go as hard as I'm gonna go, and everybody gonna be like, everybody from around there
go crazy.
Hard.
Yeah, exactly. So with that being said, how do you get to the point where the confidence is there, to want to compete, right? Because at some point you didn't make music. How do you get to the point where you're not only engineering and all of that, but you're also confident enough in the music to want to compete with your people?
Man, the confidence came from my fans. A lot of people did not let me give up on music. Like I tried to quit a bunch of times, and people were like, "No, you can't do that."
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. So even with me jumping into the engineering lane, that was my way of trying to slide out.
That was you. Okay.
That was me trying, like, I'm gonna just engineer y'all. I know y'all, I'm still a part of the music.
I'm there, but like I'm not.
I just don't want to rap. But then you got Bam, you got Taz, you got Stocks. Just like, well, you crazy as hell. You think you about to get this up?
I love that. Nah, that's me in content, right? Like at one point I had a few bars, and then I was like, you know what? There's a lot of talent here. And these niggas, like, this missing infrastructure, right? And I was just like, I'm gonna figure this out. And like, that's been my journey. And that's way more fulfilling than like
Absolutely.
8 bars here and there. Like, no, I'm good. But what I can do is help. You know what I'm saying? And helping has been more impactful and more fulfilling for me. You know what I'm saying? But it's important that people understand, like in this music and this entertainment industry, it's so many roles besides the artist, the rapper, the person in front of the camera, and you playing a dual role. Understand that, because you can be the guy out front as the artist, but also you engineering to make sure that the person out front sounds appropriate and they have the right show track, the right TV track, the right DJ mixes, the right, you know what I'm saying, the acapellas, all of the, like, niggas, Google DJ service pack. We'll talk about it later, but just Google it. These are the people that help you have those so that your music is shoppable. You know what I'm saying? Like, but also he's an artist, so he gets it at a higher level. He's gonna make sure it's right because he knows what is necessary for the artist to succeed, not just to check the box off and say, I did the service pack.
Exactly. And I like to consider myself as a team player. Like, I will wear any hat for my brother.
You played sports as a kid?
No.
None?
Never.
Badminton? Nah, all right.
Sucked at everything. I'm the guy that came to football practice in Jesus' Sam's.
But you was on the team to get to practice.
Barely. Man, look, I'm 5 for 5 and a half. Don't laugh. I can still pop out, make fuck nigga mad. You hear me? I ain't with all that. You hear me, man?
All right, my bad. I was just trying. I thought, because you competitive, I can hear it in everything you say. It's like I hear the competition, so I'm like, this nigga had to play something, wrestling, something.
I rapped.
At 5?
I rapped.
Damn, he was at the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah,
rapping.
I wanted to be an artist. I was always competitive with it. You can ask anybody, like,
that's tough.
From like my brothers from around my way, they always tell you, man, KQ would just walk up to the cipher and go off and walk away.
Like, that's all I needed to say?
That's all.
That's fucking cool. All right, I gotta respect
my competitiveness. It just come from seeing a lot of weird shit happen.
Only child?
Only child.
Okay, I get it a little bit.
You getting it a little bit more? I'm my mother only child.
Yeah, me too. Wait, you said my mother only child.
My mama only child.
Daddy got more than one.
Daddy got all, like 6 of us that's all the same age.
Not quite the same. Daddy got 2, but I get the way you said it. I was like, no, because I've said that before. Yeah, that's different. That is a different level of competitiveness. Yeah, okay. You my nigga. We locked in forever. I swear to God, like but fuck the interview.
Yeah, I got the only child syndrome real bad.
Yeah,
I got it.
Yeah, nah.
I got it real bad.
You have to self-identify. There's nobody to call you out on your shit, especially when you the only child to your mother. Yeah, you gotta figure it out. You gotta be like, yo, I'm fucking up. Cause mom love you. She not gonna do it the same way a dad would do it.
Like, being the only child of a teenage mom, it makes everything way more intense, bro. Like, I hear people tell my mom that she can't raise a boy to be a man.
Here we are.
And here we are. Mind you, not to put everything on the table, but I bought my first house at, 27, 28? Because I want you to know that my mother did it. Mm-hmm. So now it's a competition. Now everybody's saying, this woman can't raise this, but you got both of your parents in the house, and you still can't fuck with me.
And here we are.
Here we are.
You hear me? Nah, that's real. That's real.
And it's not a cocky thing. I don't want nobody, like, it could come off as cocky. I don't want it to come off as cocky, but I stand on what I stand on.
We gotta, there's 2 things we gotta get rid of. We gotta get rid of if you supporting another man and cheering for him and saying, yo, bro, do your thing. You on dicks. We gotta get rid of that. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with being supportive of the next man and his journey and his dreams. The second thing we gotta get rid of is apologizing for confidence. As black men, I've been taught for too long that my confidence is arrogance. I'm not arrogant because you don't believe in me.
Hello?
Fuck you. You You hear me?
We really locked in.
You hear me? Like,
We on the same page all the way.
I'm not arrogant because you don't get it. I'm not. I'm sorry. So, like, with that said, I want to get back to the music because we got into some real mad time shit. But like, musically, I'm getting hip to you sooner rather than later, right? It's been a newer journey. Y'all have committed to owning my platform for the last few weeks. So, welcome home. With that being said, like musically, what can we expect in the future with you? Because like the stuff I've heard is very dope. You have a very unique voice, delivery. It's commanding. It makes sense in the collective, right? Without saying it sound like anybody else. It just makes sense. Everybody has this vocal tone where it's like, oh shit, okay, I should listen. And they differ in their own ways. But what can we, what I'm saying? 24, we 2 months and we ain't too far. It's a lot of year left, a lot of shows left, a lot of things being planned. What should people, put their seatbelt on for?
I'm an emotional person. So when I drop, 9 times out of I don't. All right, so I'm an emotional person, but I don't know how to speak my emotions. It all comes out in my music.
Are you in a relationship right now?
Whoa.
You for the streets.
It's complicated.
All I'm saying is, maybe we need to blow some shit up right now.
I'm the king of toxic music,
so
man.
we can get some music. Listen. I kept the trainer wheels on the whole interview, but here we are. What we doing? If we need to blow some shit up right now for some music this summer that is toxic excellence with all kind of bass lines.
Like, what do you check on the box? Single, right, or other?
Yeah, what is it?
I'm checking single.
Yeah.
I'm checking single right now.
Yeah.
I'm checking single.
Music coming soon.
But if you haven't checked it out, I got a Pride Aside tape. I got 2 of them. And those are very intimate tapes for me. If you go and you listen to these tapes, you will know my relationship status, what it was, and what the hell it ain't no more.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say looking for, I'm not going back there.
All right.
You're not gonna get that toxic music from me right now. I'm trying to turn it up.
That's the you and goddamn Ty Dolla Signs. We need heartbreak.
Man, she keep leaving me on red.
Yeah, yes.
So I'ma hit her phone right there until she pick up. You can go get that. That's all.
So, but what I'm saying, we where does it go next? Because now she done left me on red. So now what's the next play?
Back in my blue. Hello.
Hey, look.
She ain't answer. Now what?
Back in my blue.
You gotta go listen to Pride Aside too.
See,
and the thing, the Pride Aside too is so. Like I really use real voicemails. Like my ex left them voicemails, and a year later she hears, so she called me, "You stupid mother."
Did you put the bag away for the Drake?
You say now what?
Did you put the bag away for the Drake?
For the Drake?
Drake got sued for that.
For real? No, I put her on I gave her 3%. I gave her 3%. I got her email and everything. Nigga. She get her 3%.
Cheers, nigga. I love this nigga. This nigga.
Yeah, because that was the first thing she said to me. You gonna pay me for using my voice? Yeah, all right.
Trey Ball, have a seat. Curry. All right. So, another common thread. You ain't answer my question for real. That one thought he was going to get that off too. What can we get musically this year? I heard you said you don't have no toxic, and that's cool, but we need something.
So, we just had this discussion about the guys taking my thing and trying to flip it around. Hello, and everything. It was a point where we was dissing.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I got out on them. And they stopped rapping for a while, and they came back with they started trying to do what we do. again. So now I'm about to put my foot in their ass. So I had the time. I just dropped that. I had the time of my life. Don't regret it when niggas switch sides. I ain't crying, sweat it. I'm an emotional person. So everything that I'm feeling at the moment, that's what you gonna hear. Album wise, I ain't ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Not an album.
I'm not an album ready
Y'all
yet.
the single boys. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I done dropped some EPs. It's just I'm not album ready yet.
Y'all, listen, y'all gonna get them single. But I ain't mad at it because it be cranking, so I can't.
We drop it consistently. Like you gonna get something ready in 2 weeks.
Listen. At last check, I think we on week 4, week 5 of the 2 review song of the week. It's another committee member winner. I'm just a messenger. I'm
Militant.
Just doing God's work. Put the show up. Niggas show up. The songs go up. And then I say, hey, these are the songs. And people say, committee. And I'll be like, oh, I knew that was gonna happen. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what y'all want me to do. But yeah, here we are. I want to thank you for coming out, my brother.
I appreciate you for having me, man.
You know, it's amazing. The first 2 episodes of this, me and the guests have had, our color schemes have worked well together. I got the it's like the Roy G bib, and then you got it worked out. It worked out.
I told you we locked in. We on the same page, bro.
Listen, the words aren't necessary sometimes. It just makes sense, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Hurtlocka Interviews. I want to make sure KQ gets a chance to tell y'all where y'all can find them, where y'all can connect, where y'all can get y'all sessions engineered, where y'all can hear the music.
They can't get engineered. I don't record nobody. I don't really. I record who I record.
Hello. Hello, baby.
All right. So maybe I'll tag them, maybe I won't. See what the disclaimer is. We'll see y'all next time. Hurtlocka Interviews. I appreciate y'all. KQ, Capo, we out of here. Appreciate y'all.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
First of all, we live.